Coming up in this week's episode, we set off for a 7-day passage to Tahiti.
Beautiful out here, didn't want to swear. Absolutely lovely out here. We get stalked in the middle of the night.
Thinking, what is that? Going outside and thinking it might be the bird calling, but there's nothing out there, but you can feel it through the floor. And the trip comes to a grinding halt.
At the moment we've got nothing at all.
Good morning everyone. So today is Friday, 21st of July 2023, and we're making a passage from Nuku Hiva to Tahiti. What's the mileage of this one, Luke?
It is 762 nautical miles. It is pretty a basic passage, just straight down to the southwest through these atolls. We may stop in one of the atolls or we may not. More than likely just go in between them, and then when we get to Tahiti we will be anchoring on this side inside here, which is an anchorage outside the Carrefour massive supermarket.
Let's take a look at what kind of weather we're going to be expecting on this particular passage. This is Friday when we're leaving. This is 24 hours later. We're in good trade wind zone here. We're up by here. We got about, it's ranging from about 10 to 15 knots from the east. This is Sunday, relatively the same trade winds. Same on Monday. Tuesday, the wind starts coming in from the northeast, and a large blue hole starts to develop. I should show you why in a bit. It gets very variable around here. The next 24 hours on Wednesday.
Far away though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite far away. And this is 6 days in. Thursday, the wind fills back in generally from the southeast again. The reason for this blue hole, the upset in the weather, is south of us. There is a large low pressure system moving by, which is affecting our weather. There it is there.
Yeah, it is there.
It's not going to affect us directly, but it will have some effect on the trade winds that we normally get.
There we are, and that's where we're going. And this is the low pressure. And it's just skimming south of us, which is pulling the air in. Because it's such a powerful system, it's drawing the air in just to get more and more powerful, because it feeds off the air and draws it all in.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And we are off, leaving here, Nuku Hiva, heading for Tahiti. Looking to get there in about 7 days time. There's no rush, we shall see. Weather looks good as you can see, nice calm conditions. Just weighed anchor and we're motoring out of here. Goodbye, Nuku Hiva. Been lovely. Hello, Tahiti. Engines off. Full set of sails are up. We are out of here.
10 knots at the moment on the beam.
Easy sailing.
See how it develops.
Yeah.
What a start. Absolutely blaming beautiful out here. Didn't want to swear. Absolutely lovely out here. Slight, very slight seas. About 11 knots and behind. Traveling on a fairly good pace at the moment, and it's really relaxing. It's so calm and lovely. Going back out into the open ocean, and then we shall if it stays like this, it'll just be an absolute lovely sail. Absolutely lovely. So relaxing, and the last two sails we've had have been really lumpy and bumpy and rough and really windy, 34 knots, crashing all over the place. So this is a really nice change. Adam is making a hell of a noise in the background because he's cooking some ham.
Noise today, like.
What are you cooking?
Spam.
Yeah.
Cut it up finely, fry it. It's like bacon.
We're doing 3.9 to 4 knots. So it'll probably take us 8 days to get there this rate, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Just go with the flow and see what the weather brings. What are you doing in the view?
I'm having a little snooze. Tired. Nice in here.
It's cozy, isn't it?
Yeah. First meal. Got to do the first meal and I of this trip.
Yeah.
First meal we're having tonight for the first night on passage. Chicken. Because you've in the fridge, been to the shops this morning. Rice, can't see it. And sweet and sour sauce with some blueberry muffin we're going to put in this tray. Make it and then put it in the oven. Delish. What do you think of the first meal tonight, Luke? For the first
really
night's
nice.
passage.
Really nice.
Should be good.
Couldn't be in a better day start though. It's amazing today.
Fantastic conditions.
It's so relaxing. Really relaxing. It's brilliant. Really brilliant.
I hope we get a day of like 30 knots and big waves, so it's like exhilarating.
No.
Really good.
No.
I don't know. I'd rather. It's just nice having a total chill. Anyway, let's cook this and get it on the table. Oh yeah. Food has been served. Past 7 in the morning. Just finished our night watches. So both up now, put the kettle on, make some coffee and cereal and get on with our first full day sailing at sea. Last night the wind was a bit light, a bit too light really. But this morning it's picking up nice. We've got about 10 to 12 knots from behind, Neppy's on the helm. Head sails up, pulled out. Yeah, hopefully we'll have this now all the way. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
We got a weather forecast for today and it's due to drop off very, very slowly throughout the day. We got 10 knots from behind at the moment, which is okay. It's good actually, because they're doing 5 knots. Bearing in mind we have got some current with us, so about I'd say about 1 knot of current with us. And we got a very slippery bottom, so that's gonna improve things. So we're gonna get the spinnaker up I'm going to get the spinnaker up on the pole on the port side, so it's going to be held on the port side and then go round to the starboard side, if that, you know what I mean. While he's hoisted it, I will keep the port side tight, the port side line tight, and then the starboard side line really, really loose. So when he's hoisting it, the wind will catch on the port side and it will spill out of the right-hand side of or the starboard side of the spinnaker. So there'll be no tension on it as he's lifting it, because if you have both lines tight in, when he's lifting it, it's going to immediately catch wind and balloon up and power up, and they won't be able to hoist it to the top of the mast. That is the important bit. Good.
It should untangle.
Tangled, isn't it?
At the top, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, it should untangle. Yeah.
Not bad. So we've had to get the main down this morning. The wind's gone quite light. We've only got about 5-10 knots in behind. The mainsail's starting to slam. There's not enough wind to hold it out. So this is the sign of what's to come, unfortunately. Today, I think the weather's about 10 knots of wind from behind, and then slowly over the next couple of days it's petering out to pretty much nothing. That blue hole we were chatting about, it's still around, and I think it's grown bigger. So we may be becalmed for a couple of days at least, and then we'll have light winds after that for maybe a day or two. But there's always going to be a current running to the southwest. I'll take advantage of that. And I'm hoping there's going to be a breath of wind, maybe 5 knots will do, just to fill up the big spinnaker, the black one. Keep us moving. If we can do 50+ miles a day with the drift and the current, I'll be very pleased with that. Bird sleeping at the end of the spinnaker pole.
Oh, I feel really sorry for him.
Why? He's got a perfect perch there.
Yeah, because he's going to sleep.
He's going to sleep for the night.
He's got to balance and sleep at the same time.
Yeah.
Remarkable. I love it.
With his head tucked into his feathers.
Yeah. Oh, poor thing. He's safe there, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's safe there. Look, he's quick one get eaten by sharks there.
Yeah.
Dark, isn't it? You're like a clown. Ghost clown. I don't know if you can hear that. But I was just watching a program and then we turned it off. And you can hear this noise. In the water, something going boom, 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 boom. Thinking, what is that? And going outside and thinking it might be the bird calling, but it's nothing. nothing out there, but you can feel it through the floor. And we went outside, and then these two whales just surfaced. Went out the water, went just blowing all water out of their things. Right next to the boat, one over that side and then one over that side, and you can hear them underneath the boat. It's vibrating the whole of the floor, going whoa, 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 like that. Really weird.
Wish it was daylight.
I know. I'm a little bit nervous.
Did you say it's vibrating the floor?
Yeah.
Still doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this. I'm scared.
It's not killer whales going to attack our rudder and stuff.
It doesn't sound like whale sea, does it? It sounds like killer whales. It does, doesn't it?
I have no idea what they sound like.
I'm sure it does.
I don't know if you can hear that, but we can certainly hear it. Weird.
That's weird.
I don't want to be hit by a whale. Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, July 25th, 2023. We are currently in the middle of making a passage from Nuku Hiva to Tahiti. This is where we started. This is Nuku Hiva, this nice little bay here. We started there. We've made our way all along to here, and we are going to Tahiti, which is just there, as you can see. So far we've done roughly 417 nautical miles. This is day 4 at sea. The wind's dropping off as the weather predicted. At about 5 knots now. I'm going to get the mainsail down because it's starting to flap and bang.
Being annoying, basically.
Yeah. And we'll just see how we get on.
It's annoying because there's an atoll. There's an atoll 15 miles over there. You can't see it. But the channel going in is 20 meters deep, but it's 100 feet wide. And the end of the channel is like 3 meters depth, so you can't trust whether it's accurate or not.
No, can't go in there. Yeah, but doesn't my wood look nice? Look at that! Teak oil.
Just quickly show you. This is where we are. You can see it there. And this is the atoll we're right next to. And this is the entrance way into the atoll. Look how thin it is. We just can't trust it. You know, it's 20 meters deep, it's 100 foot wide. And then right at the end here, it goes quite shallow. We just don't want to take the risk with our boat. The nearest atoll then, you can't get in this one. The nearest atoll we can go in is this one, but it's 90 miles away. Basically stuck out in the middle.
Well, truly is no wind at all now. Got about 2 to 3 knots of wind.
I don't think there's even that. I can't feel anything.
Nothing at all.
It's only with the movement of the boat.
Oh.
The thing spinning with the mast going back and forth, creating its own wind.
Yeah.
We're just going half a knot with the current.
Yeah. Have to keep an eye on our drift tonight because we're only 10 miles away from an atoll, which is over there. Very low lying, surrounded by reef. You can't even see it.
The wind is really falling off to a very light trickle now. Got about 3 knots on the side. 4, not 5 knots. We've been doing about 1 knot. Just plodding along. We thought if we do 1 knot, that is 24 miles in 24 hours. Better than nothing. It's going really, really peaceful though. We're getting in rhythm with the sea. Different note, I just put up some posters. Yeah, I'm a little bit more untidy than Adam.
Fed up for telling him. Doesn't listen to me, do you, Liv?
I do listen.
Well, it goes in one in the ear, goes out the other. So I put notes up now. I was trying to remind him not to be a slob.
It's terrible. Terrible. Totally glassy at the moment, but don't know if you can see on the horizon there. Got a little patch of wind just on the horizon, slowly getting nearer and nearer and nearer, and it stretches all the way around, basically all the way around us until about there, or maybe it's filling in from this way. We shall see. At the moment we've got nothing at all. Quite tempted to go in for a swim if it carries on going in for a swim, because look how blue and gorgeous it is. Unbelievable.
Sometimes the silence is like deafening, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, it's so quiet. It's just like the silence is the noise for your ears. It's just like a hum of nothing. Wonderful, isn't it?
I'm trying to get some radio stations. I'm reading this book, Long Way, and he's picking up the BBC and different radio stations, and I'm thinking, how has he done that? And we got a long range radio here, so I'm trying to do the same. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying on short wave and long wave, just trying to pick up something. I got an external antenna here, so if I pick up something it'll be very interesting. I found something. I'm astonished. I never thought. French.
Hopefully they'll play some music. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's a local French radio station.
I am absolutely 100% shocked.
It could be from Nuku Hiva station. Could be.
Human beings.
Oh, cool.
Le vent est en effet retombé depuis ce matin, mais les feux continuent de faire rage.
Brilliant.
I'm so pleased.
À proximité de l'aéroport.
Look at this. Just come across an egg patch.
Got it. Oh, that's something.
Eggs, yeah. Big egg patch. The water's incredible. Look on now, the eggs.
Yeah. Like you can see the bottom.
It is like you can see the bottom, yeah.
It's just the sun rays.
You saw some fish down there, didn't you?
Yeah, there's some fish following the boat.
Oh, look on this side.
I've got the camera down.
Yeah, I would. It's incredible. No, the fish spawns are gone. There's a couple of them. I just still want to go in.
Next time on the Sailng Brothers.
You can't reason with the sea. It just does what it wants.
A lot of currents against us, isn't there? Join us next week for more delicious content. Thank you to all our amazing supportive patrons for making this adventure possible.